We're gonna start by just warming up the legs and the hips. Okay, so if you did not do the class previously, really focus on this one and try to keep your balance. If you're tired from the previous class and you feel lazy, you can be lazy using the walls, but let's try to keep our balance. We're gonna start by lifting the knee very high and rotating the hips. So you're gonna try to do the biggest circle as you can, really squeezing your glute to go as far out to the side and behind. We're gonna do 5 circles and try not to arch your back here. Try to keep your core engaged and your butt squeezed. Last one. And we're gonna switch directions. So kick backwards, squeeze, bring to the front, biggest circle as you can. 5 circles, that was 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. We're gonna do the same thing on the other leg. Big circle, starting the knee to the front. Last one. And kick backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go back to the first leg. So now we're going to be doing simply leg lifts. So the first one is just to the front. Okay, so try not to bend the back leg. We're going to do 10 lifts. Try not to use too much momentum. Use your strength, squeeze your quad. Don't swing the leg. Okay. 2 more. Good. Next one is gonna be to the side. Okay. So before we do it, I'm gonna. We're still on the same leg. Okay. So we're gonna do side. So it's really gonna be to the side. Okay. So we're gonna be doing a little bit height in the front, and we're gonna do behind a little bit after too. So this one, technically, you should not be able to lift very high because you're really trying to stay with your body, okay? Really to the side. So for 10 reps. No swinging. Try to hold for a second or two on top. I'm speaking too loud. Okay. For 10 reps. When you're done the 10 on the side, we're gonna be going out again, but with a little pike in my hip. Okay, like I was gonna want to do some sort of a pancake, standing half pancake here. Okay, so it should be going a bit higher. Let's go for 10, it's gonna get difficult. Okay, so the leg is still going out. If it's getting too hard and you need to do a little bit of a kick or a swing on this one, it's all good. For 10 reps. And the last one is gonna be going behind a little bit. So really want to squeeze the core and your glutes. You don't want to be kicking high behind. You're wanting to stay neutral It's okay if it's just a small movement. Okay, for 10 repetitions, and go. Try to hold on top. Legs 2 seconds on top. That is 2 seconds. 10 reps, guys. We're gonna switch the legs, starting with the front kick. When we start, we're trying to use no momentum, okay? So all strength. Really to the front. Squeeze the quad, hip flexor, and ab. Remember, try not to bend this leg. You don't want to go higher by bending the leg. Next one is the sideways one. So really to the side, shouldn't be able to lift very high because we have a limited range here. For 10 reps, try to hold for 2 seconds or 1.5 seconds on top. Good job. Next one is also to the side, but a little bit in the front with a little spike in my hip.
Yes.
10 repetitions. No, we did all one leg and now we're doing all other leg. You did not follow, I don't know. 10 reps. Two more. So try not to rock your body side to side when you're doing this. Try to stay solid and not have to do the pendulum. Last one is little kick behind. So put yourself into position and just little kick, squeezing your butt. No arching, no cheating. It's not an airplane. Just a little kick. Good job. That's it for the balance work. I hope that you're starting to feel the hips a little bit. You can put your stick away. We're gonna do a little bit of split leg work to stretch our hamstrings. So you're gonna put yourself into like a baby split, like really not too big. And you're gonna pretend that you want to do a deadlift with your split leg. So a deadlift is picking up something from the floor like this and going back up. The goal of this is to keep your back really flat. So my bum is gonna go backwards a little bit and I should feel a stretch here. If I'm rounding my back, I'm losing the stretch in my hamstring. So it's really important, flat back. If you have a hard time having a nice straight back, try to think about sticking your butt out. Okay, if it's like this, it doesn't stretch as much. If you're very tight in the hamstring, and this is as far as you can go, then don't go further than this. So we're going to go down as low as you can to feel a good stretch, and up 10 times. Try to load the front leg. Your bum backwards. 2 more. 10, and then we're gonna lift the toe. So I'm staying with the same leg in the front, lifting the toe, and I'm just gonna do a little stretch here. So I'm bending my back leg, and my toes are pointing to the ceiling. Same thing, I'm trying to keep my back fairly straight. And good job. Let's switch leg. So change your split. So same thing. I want to have this leg fairly straight, my back straight, and going down and up 10 times. Two more. 9, 10, and then lift the toe, bend the back leg, and we're going to stretch. If this is hard to hold, you can put your hands on your bent leg here. But point your toes to the ceiling. And good job. We're going to go down into our mat. You can stretch the ankles a little bit while we're here. So sit on your feet. You can put your weight back to add more stretch. You can even lift the knees a little bit. If it's too much, just stay on your feet like this. Good, and we're going to go into the frog stretch. So frog stretch, your legs are bent. You're placing your feet just as if you had a wall behind you. Okay? So try to not let your core loose and drop the belly. Engage your core. And we're just going to do little rocks. So with your arms, push yourself back. Just like there was a wall there, you wanted to bring your bum to the wall. And we're going to do a little bit of active work here. So staying in this position, when we're going to be, we're going to activate actually when we're in the position where we're pushing behind, okay? So when we were rocking, we were trying to bring our bum to the wall. So you're going to press back to the wall, and you're going to press your knees into the floor like you wanted to bring your knees together. Okay, so we're going to be squeezing like this. Starting. Push your bum back, squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax your legs and rock a little bit again. We're going to do that again in 5 more seconds. Keep rocking. 3, 2, 1, push back and squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax and rock. Bring your feet together. We're gonna go to standing a little bit. And before we get into the next movement, guys, you can take a little bit of water and get your blocks ready if you have one or a stool or something. Huh?
Textbook also works.
Textbook?
Yep.
What's that?
A textbook. A book.
A Bible works. So get some water. Even if we're stretching, guys, sometimes we don't feel thirsty because we're not out of breath or anything, but the muscles need super good hydration when they're being stretched. Okay, everybody ready? So we're just going to warm up our Cossack squat a little bit. We already stretched out our legs, so should go well. So falling down on one side, trying to keep my heel on the floor, pushing my knee out. I'm gonna try to go down. I can hold myself if it's difficult, or if I'm gonna fall backwards, I can go here in the front to counterbalance. I'm just gonna warm it up. Go side to side. If you're able to go very low, really stretch it out. If your movement is limited, just stay higher. So the movement that we are going to do here is going to be going from your Cossack to a sit position, to going back up. Okay, so this is fairly easy if you're extremely mobile and flexible. If not, you might want to use a block, okay? Your hamstrings are very tight, ankles, whatever. You're gonna come and sit on the block, the stool, whatever you have picked. So I need it to be higher. So try it out. We're not gonna start right now. I'm gonna let you adjust and find what the height that you need. So Cossack, my leg is like this. I'm stretching my adductor, sitting, boom. Now I'm stretching my hamstring and behind my leg. Adductor, getting up, adductor, hamstring. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure everybody found a solution to this. Okay, everybody's trying that out. Good. So this is the movement that we are going to do. Also, guys, sometimes we try it on one leg and then we think we'll be good. And then when we get onto the other leg, we need something because we are limited in a side more than on the other. So it's all good. We're gonna try to do this 10 times. So it's gonna be very slow and controlled. You want to control the movement. So when I'm coming here, I don't want to fall and go back up using a big kip. Okay, so this is why you should use your block if you need to. All right, go to your own pace and try to get 10 reps in. And we'll go to the other side. Remember to push your knee out on that Cossack. Don't let it come in. It can come in a little bit when you're sitting. And as we go up, push the knee out again. And try to have your heel on the floor for the whole Cossack squat. Good job, guys. Keep going. Nice, 7. The stairs is a good idea. Nice. Did you switch legs?
I'll do it on the same way. Alternating.
Oh, you're alternating. If you're alternating, guys, let's go for 20 reps. If not, if you done 10 reps on one side, switch legs. Reach that knee out. Slowly sit. Slowly get back up. Sometimes also what can help, guys, is hold a little weight in the front. So if you can do the movement and you can't quite get up, using a counterbalance can help. Alright guys, we kind of all went to our own pace. When you're done, just sit on your mat. We're going to do some 90-90 work. Hello? Alright, so 90-90 guys, pick a side. Make sure that you don't have your your foot in here. It's really supposed to be doing nice squares here. Okay, so we're gonna start by just folding forward. Use your hands. Slowly stretch it out. Alright, and now we're going to stay on the same side and we're going to work on hip rotation. So first one that we're going to do is this one, okay? So we're trying to lift the foot. It's okay if it doesn't lift high, don't go like this because you really want to lift the foot. The goal is to squeeze, hold for 2 seconds, go back down. Okay, so today I'm just doing 10 reps of everything, so 10 reps of this. Really focus on this side, okay? If you're really tight, you might feel your glute on the other side, but try to keep this leg passive. Okay, I'm trying to load this glute. Now, once we've done 10, we're going to rotate externally.
Yep.
So here, you're going just as far as you can without cheating. You want to open as much as you can, squeezing your glute. For 10 repetitions. Okay, try to stay upright. Don't come here because you want to open. Stay engaged. Alright, and now let's try to get up on our knees from this position. So if you want to, if you have to, if you've never done this, just bring your foot inside a little bit to help you and try to go up to your knees and go back down. If it's easy, then walk your foot outside a little bit. We'll do that 5 times. Try not to let yourself fall. Really control the movement. When you're on top here, really squeeze. So after 5 reps, we're going to switch legs. Little walks. Good. Now we're going to lift the foot off the floor 10 times. Okay, so make sure you're squeezing. So I'm bringing my hips forward. I'm squeezing my glute and I'm lifting. Nice work. External rotation. Like this. 10 reps. Really squeeze the glute. No big bending. So we're just pulling for now. Here we're going to be pretty much mostly passive, okay? Like the end of the class. Now what we are going to do is we are going to drop this leg. So if you have your right leg, you're going to drop to your left side. And how I do this, I like to bring the band behind my head here. Because we want to try to keep our scapula on the floor. So, big twist. Okay, so if we don't get the arms, my right arm, if it's my right leg, is behind my head. If it's your left leg, you're going down to your right side.
Yep.
You should feel that in your glutes, hamstring, potentially behind your knee as well. Yeah, if your low back is tight, good stretch. We're going back up, guys, and we're gonna go on to the other side. So if I have my right leg, I'm falling on my right side, so open. So here my bottom leg might feel a stretch in my hip. This leg might feel a little stretch in the hip. So again, my arm is behind my head. Try and pull, keep a resistance and a stretch. Try to keep your shoulder blade and your back and your 2 butt cheeks on the floor. Take deep breaths, guys. We're relaxing at this point. Nice job. Go back to the center and switch the legs. Starting by pulling straight to the middle. Remember to breathe. And now we're going to drop the leg to the opposite side. Right now I'm on my left leg, gonna go down to the right side. Try and keep your shoulder blades on the floor. Big twist. Is Kobe not letting you stretch, Danny?
It's either Kobe or Nasser.
Was Kobe earlier?
No, he left. He's okay now. He's upstairs.
Okay.
He went to eat.
Oh, okay. Good trick.
Oh, he'll be back.
Alright, come back to the center, guys, and switch side. Ah! Try and pull a little bit higher if you can. And bring your legs back together. Rid of the band. Oh, 5 minutes left. Go to seated position. And we're just gonna finish with our pancake. So big straddle. Try to keep your proud chest for now. We're just gonna be rocking to the middle a few times. So use your arms, hands. You can push yourself up a little bit.
Can we prop ourselves with a block here?
Oh yes, sorry. So if it's too difficult, if you're not quite able to stand up straight, okay, so I was me not that long ago, okay, I was like this here. So I had to put my bum on a block or 2 blocks to help me keep straight back and to help me lean forward a little bit. So if you cannot go very far, it's okay. You can go further. It's perfect. Alex, your chest is not very proud. Okay, so now we're gonna do the same thing, but just on one side. You're just stretching a little bit. Same thing, I want to bring my belly button to my thighs, not my shoulders. Switch side. How does the pancake feel after this, guys? Different? Better? Not better? We didn't try it at first, so maybe it's hard to tell. Alright, we're gonna go back to the center. And if you have the chance to be with somebody, you can ask this somebody to press on your back a little bit. So, Alex, you want to show? Let's say that let's say that Alex is helping me. I'm gonna go into my pancake. And he's just gonna push a little bit on my mid back. And I'm gonna communicate with him, or if it's too much, or if he can push more, etc. If you don't have the chance to have a partner, you can use some weight or something here. Put it on your back, to help you go down a little bit more. And just like, we're not gonna go active on this at the end of the class, or passive. So if you want to, you can even like find something and chill on it. Okay, and take deep breaths. Try to hold that at least 1 minute. So 1 minute with a partner or 1 minute with a weight. Good job, guys. If you have no weight, it's fine too. Take deep breaths. Supposed to stretch, but it's not supposed to be extremely intense and hard. Another 20 seconds. Wow. 10 seconds. And slowly get out of your stretch, guys. Good job, everyone. Drink a lot of water tonight. You have to, do like Alex, windshield wiper your legs a little bit. And that's it for today. I hope you stretched a little bit, you felt something, I hope you had fun. Good job, Simone, good Evan.